we were on the edge of our seats, and Cooper DeJean brought us back to life. So, Coop, that's all we got to say about this game. Cooper DeJean, we thank you. He's officially our Elrays Athlete of the Week. Coop, congrats.
Coop is a fucking beast. I was gonna fall asleep at that point in the game, and then boom, back. I almost got on the table. It was awesome.
Incredible work. We should have just gave it to his face. That was kind of a tweak on our part.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm saying, giving the award right to him.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the hell that means, but all right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Huge week for us. This episode, we have Tory Taylor, great stories. John Rahm changed the man's life. Cooper DeJean, is he becoming Livy Dunn level rock star? Maybe.
Paul Skeens.
Yeah, that was a great comparison, man.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I mean, he's just the play on the field. He deserves every bit of it. But it's been fun. We have a big week live show too this week. Elrays 6 o'clock live. We're gonna have guests. It's Keith Duncan. We might as well have Mike Marquez just join us on stage that day too.
I mean, we're saying a bunch of guests, but there could be more. We don't know. We'll see.
We're just David Eichel.
We're gonna run with the flow, baby.
We're just gonna say it. Maybe Brody Brecht. We'll see what happens. Maybe.
I don't know if that's for sure.
We'll see. Promises might not deliver. We'll see.
Maybe Stephen A. from First Take. He'll be right outside right after our show. Maybe you can kill Clark. We'll get the whole crew up there.
Maybe.
Let's go. We also are. Well, tell them on Saturday too.
Saturday, we tweeted out. Maybe I'll pin the tweet. We tweeted out the location. It's by the Courtyard Marriott Hotel in what is it, in the parking lot or the grass fields right in front of it?
Yeah, it's literally like when you turn. What's that? What's the street there? Is that Melrose? Yeah,
it's
Melrose.
You turn
off of Melrose going into the Courtyard. It's like as soon as you go into the driveway going into the Courtyard, it's right to your left.
That's going to be a blast. We have some large speakers, microphones. You'll be able to hear us, hang out, get to see the Reganies. We'll be bringing beer, Don't feel shy to bring some beer as well. Let's just have a party out there. Everyone ship it into Kinnick with 70,000 of our best friends. It's going to be a blast.
We are also shouting out Hawkadelic. Hawkadelic is a shop that we are doing a little October code for. If you use our code on their website, which just go to their Instagram, which is just at Hawkadelic, HAWKADELIC. If you use the code Men on Melrose, pretty sure it's just Men on Melrose, all lowercase. It might be capital M, but actually no, it is Men on Melrose, capital M, capital O, and then capital M, all one word. You get 15% off their whole store except for the Beat Cancer collection and the clearance items, and I think one more other store or one other section of the store. But it's 15% off, and it's only for the month of October. So go ahead and support those guys at Hawkadelic. They got some awesome gear. They're sending me stuff for the live show. Hopefully it gets here in time. I'm praying that UPS can make it before I leave on Thursday. But yeah, we're fired up for it. And I know Jack also put in a rush order for we made 10 custom hats, which after we give them out and after we keep them to ourselves, we'll probably have like 5 left, and we're going to give them away at the live show. So yeah, we're going to try and give away as much merch that we can get in time as we can. And either way, we'll be advertising for the merch that we have in the future, which we got some cool plans for sure coming up.
And if I could chime in, I think my favorite shirt out of that is in a month from when this comes out and this pod drops, the Northwestern game at Wrigley. Hawkadelic has a great shirt for that. Hawkeye helmet, Wrigley Field game. It's going to be a great time, and that's a memorable shirt. Great event. 15% off. Men on Melrose. Capital M, capital O, capital M.
All one word. Bang.
All one word. So that's awesome. Also, Elrays, stick around. One of our guests as well on Friday, Dallas Jacobus. He is going to be performing live. We're also going to have a party in back. We'll be there all night. So there's going to be DJ X is performing. So Elrays is a spot for live music. We'll have music for you. And then in the back, there's going to be a DJ party. We'll be hanging out at Elrays all night on Friday night. We're excited to meet everyone there.
It's going to be a riot. I hope you guys are ready.
We've been looking forward to this for months. Also, we might be doing somebody, Mama Hawk. Mama Hawk, shout out Mama Hawk. Hopefully we meet her this weekend. But she tweeted if we're going to do anything for away games. I'm going to Madison next weekend now. But I don't know if you have any interest.
That's next weekend?
Yeah, how crazy is that?
Dude, I'm going to be in Wisconsin that weekend.
All right, think about it. All right, so we'll update anyone in case we get the ball rolling next weekend. But the Wrigley Field game, if the bar there's a new Iowa bar opening, Tin Roof. We would love to have a party there. The owner of Elrays is also the owner of Tin Roof. So Bob, great guy. That's going to be an awesome Iowa bar in Wrigley. It's 2 steps from center field or from home plate. Where the big marquee is. So definitely looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk some football.
Let's talk some football. We got some debates. We got some drafts. We got an action-packed episode for you guys this week. Guys, girls, just the best fans in the world. So we're going to – football-wise, we got Purdue this week. Past week, great game. Mainly because Coop had a hell of a game.
Mm-hmm.
Purdue's gonna be fun. We're playing Charlie Jones' old team. It's officially now Tyrone Tracy's team. Both former Hawks, and I love T. T is the man, and I hope I get to see him after the game. And he's actually been kicking ass, but fuck him this week. We're beating Purdue.
We're beating Purdue. Charlie, feel better. He's on IR. Awesome guy. He's killing it in the NFL. We got to beat Purdue. It's that simple. Wisconsin made them look like a JV team.
Yeah. I know Coop was saying he doesn't know how good their offense is or how good their defense is, but their offense is pretty good. Pretty sure their defense is shit.
So bad.
I mean, they gave up like 35 against who was the first game of the season? Fresno State. Yeah. And granted, it's first game of the season. Fresno State's probably a pretty solid team. Has probably a pretty good offense. But, again, we should put some points up. They have issues.
They have issues on the defensive side of the ball. I saw Caleb Johnson start practicing again today. I feel like in his head, he was like, there's no way I'm missing this Purdue game after he ran for damn near 200 yards or just below that. He went crazy last year against them.
Yeah.
No way was he missing this ball game. Spence had 194 pass yards at half last year. So all in all, this is our get right offense game. I'm glad Deacon is gonna get to play Purdue for his first official start as a Hawkeye.
Yeah, it's elite. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. We are a Deacon Hill podcast. Love everything about this guy.
Love that drive he had. It was an 80-yard drive, like one of his first. I mean, I think he had a couple 3-and-outs when he first came in, but the 80-yard drive he led, he looked phenomenal. Like it's really promising for a young guy to look just that confident back there. You can tell he had a little bit of nerves the rest of the game, but I mean, he got the job done. That's all that matters. And now I'm sure he's got some confidence rolling into the second game, his first start. I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun game to watch. See what he can do out there.
He was so poised, like as a backup quarterback, you get nervous when like a backup comes in maybe the game plan isn't there. It's like when Aaron Rodgers went down. You can tell the game plan for Rodgers, not Zach Wilson. Deacon was so poised back there. I mean, there were a few drops that happened, but like his throws, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think he looked good. There was the one interception. Other than that, he was poised. He had good mobility, and he has a whip.
He's got a cannon on him.
It's-
The dude's throwing like 100 miles an hour on the field, dude. Looks like Brody Breck pitching out there.
Seriously.
It's crazy.
Oh man. So it's fun. We have another cannon arm back there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then Wisco's gonna be a real big game, man.
Well, that's down the road.
Down the road. Win this week.
Boiler down this week, baby. But yeah, it's fired up. I fly in Thursday. Forrest just picked me up from the airport. We're gonna game plan live podcast. We were talking about this before. This is our debate of the night or morning for those listening. Which seat on an airplane is the key? And obviously, if you like the middle seat, you're a psycho. Like, it's just a kind of a bottom line thing. You should
be on a no-fly list.
Yeah. If you like the middle seat, you shouldn't be on a plane. They should kick you off. So it's between the window and the aisle. And Forster, I'll let you go first because I know you have an opinion on this that is completely different than mine. So rip it, and I will battle you because I think mine's right and I think yours is wrong.
I think so I'm an aisle seat guy. I kind of I'll admit I got a small bladder. So every time I fly, I've had the window, when people shift, they shift towards the window. So if somebody's sleeping, like they fall asleep, their body automatically goes towards the window seat because you don't want to get hit by like whoever is rolling the cart.
Dude, yes.
Yeah. So the window, you're claustrophobic back there. You refuse to ask anyone to stand up when you got to pee, and you can't just roam around when your legs are getting all tired. I think it's like I almost would rather have the middle seat than the window because you can look out the window for 20 minutes out of the whole entire flight.
Whatever. Okay, continue.
I want to hear why you like a window seat.
All right. Well, first off, counteracting your argument, the aisle seat, you fall asleep with your leg out, bang, get hit by the cart. That hurts. It is good for if you have to pee and you have a small bladder. That is an exception. I think that does put the aisle seat ahead. I think
I win the debate there.
No, I will pee before you fucking sit down. How about that? It's simple as that. Don't drink water before. Don't drink a lot of coffee. Just focus on not peeing. Even if you're in the window seat, tell everyone to get the hell out of the row. I want to tell everyone to get out and say, I got to pee, man. And I've done it several times. Not a big deal, especially when you're in flight. It's easy. Now,
if they fall asleep, how do you handle it when they're asleep?
I give them a little tap. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta go pee. And then she's like, oh no, you're good. I'm like, thanks. I've never had someone freak out. Everyone's been cool. But if you do get caught behind the cart lady when you get out, you're fucked. Like you could get out and look both ways and you're just getting jammed by both carts. And you're like, I might just pee my pants right here. So okay. I think I have an argument for that peeing situation. You just got to sack up and say, excuse me, I got to pee. We could shake someone and wake them up. I don't care. You got to get out of that window seat pee. I hate turbulence. Absolutely hate it. And I've gotten better with it. Now I just picture myself on a roller coaster. And I chill out. But before I used to freak me the hell out. And if you look out the window, you can see it's not like if you're looking in the cabin when there's turbulence, it looks like the plane's going to fall apart. And then you look outside and you're like, okay, it's just wind. Like you can see the wings flapping. It's not that bad. And I can't sleep. How do you sleep in the aisle seat? Do you just head back, mouth open, or what?
Oh yeah, straight head back.
Yeah, when I do that, my neck cramps. Like I do this and I wake up, I'm like, fuck. But if I have the window seat, I can rest the head, maybe scrunch up a sweatshirt, put it in there, nice little relaxation technique. Dude, I think it's a no-brainer. But the peeing thing, if you have a small bladder, you got to do aisle.
You gotta. Well, and the best thing about aisle too is like you can literally stand up whenever you want. Like I got long legs. What happens when you start cramping up? You got to start walking around. Maybe you're on a flight with like some friends. You're all in different seats. You have the mobility. You can just hop up and down the aisle. I love it.
What about? Do you have a bag underneath the seat in front of you?
No, never. I always throw it up top.
Fully
Backpack, throw it up top.
And the legs. You don't even have to worry about it.
Oh, nope. You can't. What airplane are you on? They're pretty small. I'm not flying first class.
I'm not flying first class either, but they're not that small.
I mean, I got a couple inches on you.
Couple's pushing it. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Couple's pushing it. But all right, story though, why I hate the window too. Last fall, I think I flew from Dallas to Chicago almost every weekend during the fall. I had this couple fall asleep on me, and they were some hefty people. I'm talking minimum 275. The guy was probably $3 easy. Right away, this girl, the girl's sitting aisle, right? The guy's sitting in the middle. This girl lays down on him. So her hair is on my lap. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. So I flipped the hair off. This guy then falls asleep. Boom, dead weight on me. I couldn't believe it. And I was flying Spirit. So you got to expect that on Spirit. That was on me. But I'm just literally giving this guy elbows, punching him in the shoulder a couple times. He can't feel a thing. He didn't wake up.
The dude's absorbing all the shots, just going to sleep even faster. It
was crazy. I don't know if he took a melatonin or a Xanax or what, but this guy's just dead weight on me. $3 with his girlfriend's hair just all over.
You're choking on the hair while trying to punch this dude off you.
Yeah. Therefore, it's like aisle's a no-brainer for me.
After that experience, I understand that. That's traumatic. I wouldn't be able to do that ever again if that happened to me.
It was the last time I also flew Spirit. I'll say that.
I've flown Frontier once, and it's usually American or like United or Delta.
Mm.
And it was horrifying. Like the flight was like, it was like I understand that every pilot's pretty trained, but it's like they just threw someone off the street and put them in a pilot. They're like, yeah, can you fly this plane? All right, go for it. And it's just fucking like, it was insane.
Do you have a go-to airline?
I try and do American because my credit card is American.
Yeah,
so I'm a frequent flyer, and like going back and forth to these Iowa games, I just rack up the miles.
And the perks of the credit card are incredible. You pick your seat.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, you pick your seat right when you buy the ticket.
Oh, are you not allowed to do that in American usually?
No, I'm saying on American.
Like, are you okay? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you don't have the credit card, you can't. You pick it like when you check in.
Oh, sweet, dude.
Yeah. Also, here's a move.
Members, like, when they like bring you, like when they're calling in gates, don't they be like, don't they say like gate or not gate groups, like group 5 and advantage members?
Yeah. You get priority boarding.
So elite.
Also, a big hack. A lot of people have tried this recently. If you order like a alcoholic beverage that costs money, you pull out the wallet. Insane.
Dude, that's why it's free, because I'm paying with my card, so it's on. This whole time I thought I was like taking from the airline. I'm like, why am I not getting like carded here?
No, they
paid.
Every time they say thanks for being a Advantage Airlines member. You're like, well, thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for that Bloody Mary. I needed it.
Yeah.
It's huge.
You gotta try that on your flight on Thursday.
I don't even think I want to have a sip of alcohol on Thursday, just so. Actually, yeah, screw that. Yeah, I will. But yeah, and then
what should we get you? Chicago pizza or some good wings?
Portillo's.
Okay, we can have Portillo's.
Get some Italian beef rolling.
All right.
Sweet peppers, game over. Maybe a cake shake. If we're feeling feisty. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a Lou Malnati's down the street and Bird's Nest. Bird's Nest is a famous wing spot, best wings in Chicago.
I'm down for either one. Just show me the best food, man.
Hey, we got you. We got you.
So yeah, it's this weekend. Flying in Friday or Thursday night. It's gonna be a ride. We're driving in Friday. Big weekend. So me and Forrester were thinking about if we should do a draft tonight. If we're pushing it, being too much, and we thought, there's a lot of Taylor Swift talk in the news recently, especially in the NFL side. I mean, she is the freaking cover photo for the Twitter NFL. The NFL's Twitter. It's absurd, because Travis Kelce's just getting her so much more famous than she ever was, and I will take that take to the grave, baby. So we're gonna do a T Swift draft. We're gonna do her top 3 songs. And if the Swifties hear this draft, they're probably gonna just come at us. It's probably not gonna be the the deep tracks. It's gonna be the tracks that are on the radio for 3 weeks in a row, every single second of the day. But they're good songs, so we're gonna have to draft them. And I'm gonna go first in this one because I have one that's just all time.
I have a confession real quick.
Hit me.
So I haven't heard T Swift songs in a while. I mean, I sent you the song right away, but when she was on TV the other day, they played the commercial with one of her new songs. This Cruel Summer song. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's a bop, dude. She's kind of got some hits. I'm not gonna lie.
Somebody tell us when she released that, because I don't know. Maybe we messed that up. Maybe we got to get into T Swift. I don't know.
Do you have TikTok? Because
nope.
That's why you haven't heard it, because it's all over TikTok, brother.
Oh.
It's all over TikTok.
Dude, I miss out on all the TikToks. I'm glad.
No, it's not. You're not missing out. I mean, it is funny, but it's you're not missing out a lot. Just you can be on for hours. And,
you know what I do? I do the Instagram Reels, and it just weeds out all the bad TikToks and puts all the funny ones on Reels.
Dude, no, TikTok is like that on steroids. Like you literally, you get to a point, if you're on TikTok enough, you can go to the point where you scroll and every single video you will be screaming, laughing at. Like it's hilarious.
But that's what Reels is. They just get rid of the bad ones.
Reels, there is a lot of misses. TikTok, it is, when you do it enough, the algorithm is insane. And it is so tailored to your humor. It's absurd, dude. Like it's crazy. I'm telling you, it's insane. Dude, my back is fucked up. I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah, mine has been too, man. I've been rolling on this golf ball.
Yeah, I might need to do the same thing. But all right, top 3 T Swift songs.
Honor's yours.
I'll take the honors. And I'm throwing this one back because this is OG. Everyone knows this song. If it comes on, everyone's singing it. Doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing, you're stop, dropping, and singing. I'm going with our song.
Oh,
I thought you'd get a little more excitement out of you on that one. That was a good song.
That is.
Do you even know what song I'm talking about?
Yeah. I being honest. Wait, sing it.
Our song is a slam the screen door.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just great.
I couldn't think of it at first.
Your window. That song's so good, dude.
Bang.
I got no explanation. It's just it's phenomenal.
Yeah, agreed. That is a good song. Man, I haven't heard these in a while, but I'm gonna go with. I like Back to December. If that's the one, is that the one that starts? Drew.
I don't even fucking know, dude.
We're big Swifties. Trust me.
As you can tell, we're just killing the Swiftie game.
We're big.
Oh
Swifties,
my gosh, I forgot about one, dude.
This is the. Yeah, okay. That's
your number one.
Yeah, that's a banger.
Oh my gosh, Forrest.
You know what's funny though? One of our buddies is Drew. So anytime this one girl was obsessed with him in like elementary school. So she was obsessed with that song because it made her think of him. And then it ended up being a joke in high school. So like, that got played a bunch.
That's elite. Okay, that's fair. Oh. Okay, number 2, and I actually like. She has some good songs.
She does.
I'm gonna go with songs that I like listen to a lot. That just you can turn on a car and I would like anyone you're with is gonna sing it. Fuck, dude. I gotta be. I don't know. You know what? Screw it. I'll go with Love Story.
There you go. There you go. That's a good one.
I have there's a lot of number 2s that could have been in there, and I have a lot of. I'm gonna throw some honorable mentions in there, but yeah, Love Story is great.
I'm going. This should have been my number 1. Back to December should have been 3, but
yeah.
You Belong With Me.
Oh, fudge.
Great. It had a great music video back in the day. I don't know if you remember, MTV used to do like the top 20 songs.
Like Devo. Or not,
well, but that was after. That was on YouTube. But MTV used to do top 20 and it would show the music videos. You Belong With Me was awesome on there.
Yeah, it was elite. It was sick. Okay, good choice.
Also, when that goes on in a bar now, everyone goes crazy.
Yeah, it's over. I don't know. She's got a lot of good ones, actually.
We're big Swifties.
I could say, like, so I used to, in high school, me and my friend, this inside joke, very stupid, but we used to, I shit you not, every single time the song Bad Blood came on, we'd post it on our Snapchats and literally just say fire and then tag each other. But like, it would be on so many times, like you'd post like 4 Snapchats a day. And it was like all these stories just tagging each other. But it had to been the Kendrick Lamar version. That was the best one. But that is not my number 3. I am going to go with, I'm gonna go with 22.
Damn.
I knew you were going to go with that.
But that was the one.
And like your explanation is so true. Anytime you turn, I have a video. We're not getting into it, but anytime you turn 22, that's the first. Like you wake up, that's the first song you're playing.
Every time.
Everyone does it. I did it. I was ripping it. The song it's hard.
Even when your friend's turning 22, you're like, all right, let's just throw it on real quick.
Yeah, like they're hopping in the car. You're about to go get like food, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, crank it. And everyone's just, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 20. Yeah, it's so sweet.
Yeah, it's a classic too. That's one of those Instagram story ones where you maybe rewatch it just so you could be like, oh yeah, it's great. It's a great song. Man, I'm gonna be honest. That might be the extent of my knowledge.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but time out. I'm doing this off the cuff. I can see you're looking it up on you.
I'm on Spotify right now. I'll admit it. I did I liked Blank Space. I'll go with that.
Blank Space? Okay, sure. Yeah, it's a good one. Honorable mentions, Wildest Dreams, Teardrops on My Guitar. I was going to put that as number 2.
Oh, wait. All right. Maybe I can't change
no,
it.
You're fucking done. Stop looking up. That's your list. You're posting that list too. And I'm absolutely kicking your ass in this one. If I don't win this one, something's fucked up. Like, there's not a question. And just disclaimer, Forrest looked up every single one of his songs. I knew mine off the cuff.
That was bad, man.
Bad.
Oh.
Forrester's confirmed not a Swiftie. And I'm not either, but I guess I'm more than he is.
If we have any Swiftie listeners this week, I'm going to get like So, beer thrown at my head.
What do you call someone who's a big Dallas Jacobus fan? A Jacoby?
Oh, Jacoby. Wow.
That is sweet. Yeah, we're not T Swift. We're not Swifties. We're Jacobys.
We're Jacobys.
Let's go.
All right. We got.
We should make sure to say Jacobys. That we'll see.
We're just big Jacobys, man.
Big Jacobys fans, man. Let's go.
All right, that was a good draft. We're bringing in. So this is the Tommy, the editor, who we refer to very often on the show. I feel like we'll just randomly name drop you. Tommy does all the graphics for us too. He's a wizard. So shout out to him. The only problem with Tommy is he goes to Purdue.
See, I see no problem with that. I mean, you knew that from the start. You knew you were getting a Purdue editor here.
Tommy, you might have the worst defense in the Big Ten this year. What do you like? How many points do you think Iowa wins by?
Purdue sucks, Tommy. They suck.
Yeah, no, the defense is. I don't know why we're bad, given the fact that we took Walters, who was just coordinator of the year last year. Yeah, he doesn't have his guys. I mean, our best defensive player is a true freshman. He's been pretty good though. He won freshman of the week. His first week, I think he's had like 3 picks. So that's about all we got. Yeah, that's about all we got though. But
what about on offense?
Fresno State.
Offense, we don't have. I mean, Maccabee's been rough this year. So
well,
I'm helping on a podcast. Got some guys looking at me confused.
Fucking bring them in. We'll shit talk everyone.
Hey, any Purdue fan who thinks that they're good, just let them know they're not.
Mike, you got anything to say about Purdue football here or no?
No,
Sit down, Mike.
That's right.
He's from Vernon. He's from Vernon Hills as well.
Oh, all right.
He's talking about saying he's a good volleyball player. Yeah, for sure.
I'd fucking set Spike his ass all day.
He sounds pretty deflated. Like he knows you guys suck. You know you guys
suck.
suck.
I mean, it's been a rough start. I can't lie. I mean, the Illinois game did give us a little bit of hope, but other than that, it's not been looking good.
I hope that you beat the worst team in maybe college football.
Yeah, Virginia Tech is not the best.
Second worst, Illinois.
Yeah,
they're probably up there. I don't know how they got 2 wins on their schedule already, but it took us a few games to get there.
Grow on trees, man.
I guess not.
There is breaking news right now, Tommy. Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois is on fire. So it is. Maybe it's just a dumpster fire.
There's no way that actually just came in.
Kinnick Stadium's gonna be on fire after we fucking stomp you guys out.
Yeah. I don't know if I told you. I think I told you this, Forrester, that I'm coming down this weekend. So.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'll be down.
Oh, Tommy.
I'll be at the game this week.
What time are you coming in on Friday?
Probably like 10 or so. I got class. Yeah, I got class and I got to pick up some buddies in Vernon Hills, and then.
You don't have to go to class, though, Tommy. It's Friday.
I have a quiz. I have a calc quiz. I already failed calc once.
All right.
You might want to sit for that quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be my dropped quiz,
All right. Well,
come on.
Tommy, you're going to there you go. That's the hope you need. And it's fall semester. Grades are supposed to be slightly worse.
Exactly. Well, we got fall break this coming week, so yeah. So that's going to be nice. We got like a 5-day weekend going on here.
That's awesome. Hey, is your dad coming?
I don't think this is the Iowa game he comes to. So, Coop, you don't know this, but like my dad and all their friends every year go down to an Iowa game and just get set up by like the 80s friends and whatnot. They're always on. They got a few pictures of their names up on the Jumbotron for no reason.
That's elite.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of funny.
The background story is so Tommy's dad went to Purdue. Him and his buddies scout for the Citrus Bowl.
Yeah.
So they're all Purdue guys, right?
Yeah, all Purdue guys.
And they just will go to any big game that they want to.
Yeah, they can go to any Big Ten or SEC game they want and say they're scouting. And they're let me tell you, they are not scouting.
They're scouting some beers.
Exactly.
Dude, the last time they were in town, because Mr. Weingartner came in at least once a year. I remember I hadn't even woken up yet, and he was like, "Hey, we're over at Sportscom if you want to join us." I'm like, "Dude, I saw you 3 hours ago at Airliner closing it down."
Yeah, him and his friends. I don't know how they do it.
It's so impressive. I'm hyped though, man. Have you ever been in Kinnick Stadium?
Never been to Iowa.
Oh, Tommy.
It was one of the 3 schools I applied to, and I never visited.
Wow. Well, good weekend to visit, my friend.
Hey, if anyone sees Tommy this weekend, let's show him a good time out there. Man, that's exciting. As long as you give a go Hawks, though.
I mean, I'll cheer for Iowa just because I've had to deal with the podcast. So
yeah,
I've dealt with enough cut Tommies of going through to where I gotta listen. So I gotta listen to you guys already. So
that's elite.
Might as well cheer for them. As long as they're not playing Purdue, I don't mind cheering for Iowa.
That's what I'm talking about. So, what do we need to know, or what do we need to avoid this week? What's the only chance Purdue has of winning?
Maccabee's got to finally come back and do his thing. I mean, he started this season. Last year, he was, I think, almost all Big Ten, honorable mention, and then freshman first team. So this season, he's been rough. I mean, Tracy's taken most of his touches, but that's just because he's got about 6 fumbles in 3 or 4 games. So
yeah,
hopefully he can come back to his real self.
Maccabee has a fumble issue.
Yeah, he's got a big fumble issue. I mean, we started the season, I think we've got some of them back, but the first 3 games I remember seeing a graphic. I like to look at my sports graphics, but it was like 3 teams, Syracuse, Purdue, and one other who had, like Penn State, I think, who had no turnovers in the first 3 games, and then the next game I want to say we had 7. So,
jeez.
So yeah, that was a rough one, but I mean, hopefully Maccabee can figure it out. I'd try to keep Card under pocket. He's going to start trying to run, I bet, given the fact the receivers, we don't really have a wide receiver 1. So,
which is kind of wild. You guys actually have some like decent receivers.
Yeah, I mean, with O'Connell, obviously, him and Charlie played all the time. So O'Connell liked his number 1 guy.
Yeah.
So he had a number 1 every year, and he'd pretty much just only feed him the ball. So that's
fair.
why everyone thought those receivers were all so good. A lot of them were good, don't get me wrong, but like he'd give them more than 70% of the targets. So
yeah.
Aiden got his first start last week.
I know, I saw that. Didn't go as planned at the end of the game, the pick, but no, he looked pretty good. I saw he had the second most passing yards as like a rookie, like as their first game.
All right.
In team history. So little ESPN stat, but
there we go.
I mean,
that is awesome.
I mean, yeah, he didn't look too bad, but for a 5th round QB at least, or 4th, not sure which one.
Yeah. He was good at Purdue. I kind of like our chances even more after you just discussed how many turnovers you have this season.
Yeah, no, it's not the picks that are really the issue. It's the fumbles. So I don't know. I know you guys get a lot of picks. But I'm not sure. I don't know how good you are on the D line. But
let me tell you right now, Tommy, So this is, you know who Jay Higgins is, the best linebacker in the Big Ten right now?
Can't say I do. No.
All right. Well, he's the best
Okay.
best linebacker in the Big Ten. His dad just tweeted, I won't forget Jay's recruiting process. They said, Mr. Higgins, the offer we were going to give your son, we gave away. I'll let you know if another comes up. No problem. Thanks for having us 4 weeks ago. Maybe it ain't meant to be. This is personal. So this is Jay Higgins' revenge game, baby.
Hawk, baby.
And that was Purdue that sent that to him.
That's they didn't give Jay Higgins a scholarship. So this is and he's from Indiana.
Oh yeah, that's not a good look. Usually we should at least offer the in-state guys. Usually we do, but can't say we usually get them. But
revenge game. Hopefully it's just not a Tyrone Tracy revenge game.
Yeah, Tracy's been our running back one right now. I mean, he's been doing pretty good. Last game he had 150 yards.
He's had a touchdown every game.
Yeah, he had 150 and 2 touchdowns last game or something crazy like that. He had that kickoff return first game, right? Or punt return.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 98 yards.
Yeah, I mean, last season he didn't produce much, I can't lie. But he also had a few receivers above him. But this season, I mean, they switched him to running back and he's getting his touches and looking pretty good.
That's awesome. I mean, we're happy for Tyrone. Yeah, Coop, you played with him.
I'm boys with T. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he was my roommate at a lot of away games, and we're in the same receiving room. I love Tyrone. He's the absolute man. He's hilarious. He's a stud, dude. Him at running back is such a good move. He's just shifty as shit, and he's huge. He is stacked, bro. But yeah, you guys need to spread the ball out more if you're gonna do anything.
Yeah, no, the offense. I mean, it clicked last game, but the defense, that's still our concern.
Yeah. Deacon Hill is gonna be a nightmare.
We'll see.
Nightmare. I love it. All right. Well, if you see Tommy this weekend, he's the man. Tommy, thanks for coming on. This is the legend, the editor, and yeah, I mean, probably our most famous guest of this episode.
Yeah, I heard I got a few other guys ahead of me, but
hey, let's save the best for last, man.
Yeah, right. For sure.
For the fans, enjoy these next interviews with Tory Taylor and Cooper DeJean. We have our Ray Guy Award winner this year, Tory Taylor, joins us yet again.
Thanks for having me, boys. As always, it's always a pleasure. Looking forward to it.
Just the greatest.
Appreciate the introduction too.
Tory, one, I never realized that you had I don't know, you have blue eyes. It's kind of crazy. So
yeah,
I didn't realize how sexy you were until after I started.
Thanks, boys. You're gonna make me blush and turn me red on here. Lucky it's a podcast. Although we're on YouTube now, aren't we? So
I'm just saying, if you got the chance to go on YouTube, I would, because Tory has blue eyes now.
Do you have veneers?
No,
your
definitely
teeth,
not.
What's happened to you, man? Are you going to? Are you using personal care products every day now, or what?
Not at all. I just brush my teeth with deodorant on, and that's about it.
All right.
Yeah.
No teeth whitener? No teeth whitener?
Nah. Well, toothpaste. That's about it.
Hey, come on.
Yes,
all right.
Forrester told me he doesn't use toothpaste.
So butter and clay.
Bingo.
The Dwight Schrute way.
I like that. Nice.
Let's go.
Tory, I heard something crazy today. So the shortstop for the Rays, he's from Australia.
Really?
And he was saying they didn't have any high school baseball teams or anything. You just play against old men, pick up baseball.
No. Dude, it's funny you say that because I used to work at a golf club back home in Australia a few years ago, and we used to have this electrician come in. I said, "Oh, how long you been an electrician for?" And he's like, "Oh, 4 or 5 years." I said, "Oh, what were you doing before that?" And he's like, "Oh, I was playing baseball in the US," thinking he just played college or something like that. I said, "Oh, who for?" And he's like, "Oh, the Yankees." And I'm like, as in like the New York Yankees. He said, "Yeah." It's like I was on their list for 6 or 7 years. I don't think he never played a major league game, but he was, I don't know, like on the roster or something, always off playing in like Cuba or whatever the
So is
fuck
that
they
is that a
play.
big thing where like
No,
guys, no, like not like after or before they go do sports, like they go to the trades, like contractors.
nah, it really, no, it really depends on the individual. Like a lot of guys that I went through pro kick with were older guys, may have gone to and done trades. Some guys go to university, some guys just work, or some guys are still trying to find their way. But yeah, it's always kind of interesting. Everyone's kind of got their own unique story. That's why it's always the best parts of like the season is always seeing the other Aussie guys because you kind of know like what they've been through and you know what you've been through to like get to that moment. But to answer your question, some guys and go and do trades. Like I think Sleep, he was a tradie as we would call him. Yeah, some guys come over and play sports here and then go back and go, yeah, you know what? Like I've always wanted to be a builder or a carpenter or a plumber, whatever, and that's just kind of their calling, I guess. In the end,
Was Chaz at the Penn State game?
he was. Yeah, he came to Western Michigan. He came to Penn State, and now he went to New York, and he's gone to New York. I think Chicago, and then he's coming on Saturday, so which will be cool.
Oh, Chaz is the one we're sitting with.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh,
That'll be
let's fucking go.
the you two, Chaz, his lady, the Beast, his lady, and Big Mike. So I think that there's 7 of you, which will be cool. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I was just texting him before. He's pretty excited. So I'm looking forward to that.
Good old Charlton. That'd be fun.
Yeah, yeah. So dude, it's always good being able to use my tickets, which is nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for those.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Of course, boys. Of course. Looking forward to it.
What do you think of this idea? Henry is questionable now for the Friday night live show. What if we just throw a mic up there and tell everyone?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, put the real Beast up there.
Yeah, see if you can tell the difference.
Why is the Beast questionable?
Wait, can we say this?
Oh yeah, I know. Don't say it. I know.
Well, it's not like it's nothing like crazy.
Yeah, it's not anything bad. Yeah.
In case someone like.
It's a momentous occasion in someone's life. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, good call.
Yeah.
But what we do want to do is get both of them fired up all weekend with each other, and then Saturday for the Reganey live show, have them do Oklahoma drill in front of everyone.
Mike would destroy him. Although Mike's probably lost a bit of weight.
Henry's got some heart, but Mike's a fucking tank.
Yeah, Mike's probably lost a bit of weight though, since he stopped playing.
He's still bigger.
He's waiting for a call. He's playing in the XFL this spring.
Good on him. Yeah.
So
that's good. I didn't know that. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Both of them.
We need to get those guys against Jim.
Oh, that'd be funny. Oh, dude.
Jim. I have a video of Henry and Jim after Jim's Henry and Mike's older brother, for anyone listening. Who also played
funny stories. Well.
But yeah, we have plenty of funny stories of Jim. Jim lived with us for like 6 months in the summer. Henry, we went out one night. It was like me, Chuck, Henry, and Jim. And Jim was smoked. Like he was hammered. And I think Henry was the sober driver. So like he was driving, he drove us home. And then like Jim was talking shit. And I have this video of them like wrestling and Henry just kicking his ass. Like it was hilarious. Yeah.
You want to know a funny? No, you want to know a funny story about Jim though? I don't know whether I should say this, but who really cares? So it was a Sunday morning. It was like 8:30 in the morning, or maybe 8 o'clock in the morning. We'd all gone out the night before. I had someone next to me in the bed. And Jim just walks into my room, dude, and just like starts walking around, like looking around for stuff. I'm like, no, dude, listen. I'm like, oh, like, what's up, Jim? was like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" Like, just he didn't realize he must have thought that his brother or something was in there. I'm like, "Oh, like Jim, like you're in my room." He's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man." Like you could tell he was still like wasted, dude, at like 8 a.m. in the morning.
Dude, Jim's
It was the funniest thing ever, dude.
Yeah, Jim is hilarious.
Yeah, he's the
I've
man.
I've never partied with Mike. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Dude,
because he's always
like
been at
a
football.
hoss now.
Like what? Just pounds him?
Well, he can pound food, beer. Well, I mean, the Big Ten title game, it was the whole family there, like Jim, Mike. I don't know why I'm blanking on the other brother's name.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Dude, that family can just take down anything.
Yeah, they're good. They're hard to hang with when it comes to.
I reckon I was at Beast House. Would have been last year in the spring, and I was there for maybe an hour and a half, like no more than 90 minutes, no more than 2 hours, I'd say. And I reckon Beast's old man had probably put back about 8 beers in that time frame. Like it was just absurd. Every like 10 minutes, it was just back to the fridge for another beer. I'm like, this guy's an absolute machine.
Dude, the machine.
On Saturday at the tailgate, if anyone thinks they can eat more food than Mike Marquez, I want them to challenge him.
Yeah, there we go. I'm sure there'll be a few. For the millions of Iowa listeners, I'm sure there's a couple of guys out there that think they can take the champ down, but I doubt it.
I'm interested to see if like how many people show up to the tailgate. Yeah, I think a lot of football people will show up. Like a lot of football fans show up. I'm interested to see if people actually like come to the tailgate.
Gary Kerner's
going.
What a guy.
Yeah, I know a couple of I know some. It's gonna be hilarious. This is gonna be
it's gonna be a great weekend.
Be there, man. I wish you could be there for both the podcasts.
I know, dude. Well, we'll finish the game and we'll all go back to mine after. I reckon that's the way to go.
Duh.
Yeah.
Just like
it's gonna be fucking. Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we'll tweet out your address. Everyone's invited.
Yeah, no, that would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, Ben and Lemon. I'm sure.
Wait, did you get your wisdom teeth out last week? What was going on there?
Nah, dude. So I had like a sore tooth, so I went to the dentist a couple of weeks ago, and I said, "Oh, you mind just getting some X-rays or something?" I got a sore tooth, and I had a couple of cavities, so went there on Wednesday. And I'm not really real big on like medical places. Like I don't mind the training room, obviously, because you're not put through the ringer there. But had to get a couple of cavities taken out. Well, they did something to two of my teeth. Just a couple of fillings, so that wasn't too enjoyable.
You need to lay off the sweets, brother.
I actually don't have that many sweets anymore, surprisingly. I think it's just kind of built up over time, and it's just been stagnant enough. But if I was to smash another bag of candy, I might be in a little bit of trouble.
When I lived with Tory, he would get like goodie packages from Australia that were all like Australian candies, boxes. Like
so good.
I mean, they're what are those Tam Tams?
Oh, Tim Tams, yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Were you dunking in the coffee? Are you talking about that one?
No.
What the fuck is that?
Wow.
Yeah. Shut up, Forrester. You don't know. Just a loop.
That's something like straight out of Europe.
Yeah.
Dude, it was awesome. I was introduced to
so good.
It was great.
What are Tim Tams?
It's just like a chocolate biscuit.
It's like square. It's like the rectangular wafers, chocolate covered.
Yeah.
Dude, it's sweet because like you get the Australian cookie, you get the Australian sweets. Henry would get the Illuminati's frozen pizza. Chuck would dirty up.
Dude, you remember when everyone was doing like NIL deals with like maybe in Illuminati's or Giordano's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw those pizzas out, I reckon, like 2 months ago because it would have been like 20 in there.
Dude, come on.
Yeah, Charlie Jones was doing bloody pizza things, NIL deals. I'm like, mate, you don't even eat pizza.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when he was living in our house, he was dirtying up my dang George Foreman, the little mini grill. I couldn't use it. He wouldn't clean it. I wanted. Oh, dude, I was so mad.
Yeah, I deep cleaned that a while ago because I'll use that quite a bit.
You still use it? It still works.
Yeah, it still works.
I'm surprised it's not rusted out. That's incredible life. That's
because I cleaned it.
Damn, good for George.
Well, the heat,
grill.
Yeah, the heat kills all the germs anyway.
Do you still do it in the corner and open up the door and let the air?
Yeah,
it's best spot.
Nothing's as bad as your room, Coop, but yeah, the George Foreman grill's nothing.
Wait, what do you mean nothing's as bad as my room?
You're saying there's probably all germs and stuff on the George Foreman, but nowhere near as bad as your room.
Back up.
Whoa, relax.
You're the one living in that room. No,
I know.
I think that's the first time I've heard Tory do an American impression.
He does it every time I say something. He always goes, like it's like this weirdest.
Yeah.
Like, Tory, shut up.
You know what's crazy is when people think that I'm faking an Australian accent.
Oh, I could see that.
I'm like, I don't even know how to talk in American. So why would I be faking an accent?
I can see why they say that, though. I can see why they say that.
Yeah.
You always talk like, I don't know why they think I'd be talking in American. Like, you like
when we're off camera, you don't sound Australian at all.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
This is all an act just when we start.
No, it's all for show for the millions of listeners out there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Where's that American? Tory was born in the Ozarks.
Oh, I wish, man.
Just the Iowa beef.
I'd love to go to the Ozarks.
Tory, wait till you see this hat. I hope it comes in time. There's this website. Oh, Forrest, we got to shout them out. Is it Hawkadelic? Hawkadelic. So it's like a local shop it's all online orders in Iowa City. Their Instagram, I believe, is just at Hawkadelic. Let me just double check here.
Yeah, it is.
So it's at Hawkadelic. So Hawk ADELIC. Just literally Hawkadelic. They got awesome clothes, awesome hats. And right now in the month of October, we are doing a 15% off code on their website. So if you just literally do Men on Melrose, all one word, you get 15% off all select like purchases. I think except for the breast cancer awareness gear, and then I think there was like shirt of the month or something. I think it doesn't work on a couple things, but
okay. Hawkadelics, there you go. Everyone get out there and go buy a t-shirt.
I have a hat for the live show. It's literally just a black hat and has a corn husk on the front of it. And the back of it just says Iowa bread.
Of course, Coop. Of course you do.
It's so sick. I'm
all for it though.
We're gonna have some hats.
Yeah, we're gonna have some hats
we bought a couple. We're gonna hand them out at the live show as prizes. We're gonna have a prize wheel at the Elray's live show. Everyone come out 6:30 or 6 o'clock.
6 to
Friday
7.
night. Elray's. Best
Let's
live
go.
music as well. Dallas Jacobus is playing that night.
Okay.
Riot.
But we're gonna bring some hats. You're gonna get one. Some people in the crowd are gonna get one. So you can be wearing the same hat as Tory Taylor.
All right, there you go. All 70,000.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, are you gonna wear that in pregame warm-ups, or how does that work?
Oh, I wouldn't be able to wear a hat pre-game warm-ups. I might be able to wear it on the bus, like the Hawk Walk and things like that. I can't see why not.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
what are they going to do? Arrest me?
Oh man, what time is the Hawk Walk Saturday?
Oh, it'll be around 12:20ish.
Yeah, we're not making that.
All right, nobody go watch the Hawk Walk. we got a live show.
Yeah.
Get someone to record.
The live show is more important.
That's right. Nico's dad's going to be out there with us.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, Gianni's he's texted us a bunch. He's asking where our script is for him. I think he's getting nervous.
It's better to just.
You got to free ball it, man. You got to wing it.
Yeah, exactly. He's way better off just winging it. Whatever comes to mind, just get it out there.
That's right. That's how we get Oklahoma drills going.
Yeah, exactly. Mike and Beast.
Wait, Forrest, are we trying to record? Are we trying to live stream that one or the other one?
Both. El Rey's preferably.
I think the second one would be easier. No, whatever.
No Wi-Fi. No, you don't get service out there.
We might just have to record it. That's fine.
Yeah. Tory, how's it been going out now? Like, you're 26, 25. Iowa City.
Yeah.
How is it? What should we expect this weekend?
Oh, I'm pretty low key. I kind of just like to go. I go to Brothers a bit and kind of just go sit in the corner outside and have a few drinks with a few of the boys.
So your brothers, your batch of brothers, huh?
Yeah. Well, all the other places is just I just don't really like. Brothers, I can get a couple of beers and just go sit in the corner and chill out with people I like. And
in the outside patio.
Yeah,
that's a good spot.
Yeah, it's a great spot. Me and Big Deeks went there on Saturday night, which was nice. Just had a couple of quiet ones and solved the world's problems.
Yes.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, so all the world's problems will be solved this Saturday night with all the brethren in town. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude!
This week's finally here, man.
I know it's gonna be fun. Oh, it's gonna be great. But there's a game to be played first, and that's more important. But you boys can smash as many beers and drink and eat and do as you please. But
we're gonna bring our A game, that's for sure. As long as you guys bring.
Well, I better bring mine, huh?
That's right. Hey, did you see that Tory Taylor watch? Basically, you don't have Twitter anymore, do you?
No.
I saw that. That's crazy. There's this Twitter site we've been tracking and quote tweeting, but basically it's just you and Drew Stevens are very high on their rankings every week. They rank you guys number one for like all their statistics.
Oh, I reckon I know what it is. It's that FAU thing.
Yeah, Florida Atlantic.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that. I mean, is it like some? Oh, they bring out all these like boom ratings and stuff, or something like that, don't they? Yeah, I don't know what all the numbers and whatnot that they kind of look for, but yeah, great. I don't really worry too much about that stuff. As long as I'm hitting the balls I want to be hitting. Yeah.
Was Marcus Luttrell on your guys' sideline?
Yeah, in the locker room.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
How'd that happen?
Yeah. He's friends with Rob Gallery, who was honorary captain.
Okay.
Yeah, so then Marcus was on the sideline during the warm-up. I'm not sure about during the game. I think he was up in the box during the game. But then he came and spoke to us in the locker room afterwards, which was pretty cool. I didn't realize he was so big, man. He's taller than me. He's 6'5".
Really?
Tats and everything. Like, he's a big dude. Like, big dude. It's kind of. I was just like, wow, this is pretty cool.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
I saw Drew Stevens with him in the sideline. I'm like, dude, wait, back up.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that Luttrell?
Yeah. Yeah, he was there. Which, dude, what was I thought really disappointing was when he was introduced to the crowd. There was a lot of people that I'd say a lot of people didn't know who he was.
Yeah, well, I mean, kind of like people that just know, like, if there's been like the star of Lone Survivor. Did they say that?
I reckon they said something like that.
I'm sure a lot of
people just thought, a lot of people. It was as if no one had any idea. I'm like, guys, like, come on, this guy's like, you want to talk about one tough motherfucker? You know what I mean? Like, people talk about like these guys that go out on the football field and shit, which is like great, but that man, holy shit! Like, oh my god,
he's an American.
Really, you can't even put what he went through. And I'm sure what he went through and did, it's not saying he hasn't told the truth, but there's probably a lot of things that he can't really tell, you know what I mean? From a legality standpoint. But man, I was kind of just looking at him just going, that's a bad looking man.
That's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
What was his speech like?
He kind of just obviously congratulated us on the win, and he was kind of more so just learn from it and but take it with you, like keep this energy and juice like moving forward. Obviously, you got to move on to the next game, but he's like, carry this feeling with you. So enjoy the highs and just carry this energy and juice with you into the next game and moving forward. It was pretty, short and sweet.
Mhm.
I don't know if you felt like uncomfortable, but he spoke for probably a good 30 seconds or so, which was cool, and so did Rob.
Nice.
Yeah, it was an interesting game, on and off the field.
Yeah, it was. I was getting pretty amplified in front of the TV.
Yeah,
Fired up.
I'm sure you were.
And
As were
then,
many on the sideline.
yeah, it was. I mean, we just wanted to win. We
Yeah.
did.
Well,
That's
dude,
what
like
we did.
in GTL when they said like, was it shout? It was like, honestly, I think I'm less into the game now that I'm out of it. Dude, I'm telling
I don't
you,
know.
I think I'm significantly more into the game. Like
Yeah.
now that I've like, not saying that I had any control. Like I guess there was some
No,
time.
totally. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. Like I feel like my cheering, like at least in the silent, like your cheering means something. Like when you're in the front of the TV, you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
We were even talking about it last
Really do
week.
anything about it.
Like as fans, like when Coop and basically anyone who comes on talks about like when like if you guys have a loss, you guys move past it because you got to get ready for the next game. We're like fans, we just have to soak in shame for a week.
For a week, yeah.
Loss.
Yeah,
So,
pretty much. There's really no other way to put it. But yeah, once it kind of hits Monday, you're just like, all right, well, all we're worrying about is, like, even when you win, it's the same when you win, and I think, like, sometimes, losing is obviously not good, but sometimes winning can be a trap too, and I think that's one thing that's kind of overlooked, is that sometimes, not saying that we do it here, but, I'm sure there's other teams, you win a couple of games. I mean, you kind of look at teams like, I don't want to individualize any teams, but you probably look at Clemson, right, going into Duke a couple of weeks ago. They're probably thinking like, it's Duke, we clapped them last year, we'll clap them again. They're probably just walking in there going, oh, how many points are we going to win by today? And fuck me, you're playing a dangerous game if that's your mindset, because it's college football. There's no such thing as an easy game.
Well, I mean, leading into this week and going off of what you're saying, when we beat Penn State and we were number 2 in the country for a little bit, and then ended up losing the next week to an unranked Purdue.
Exactly.
You can't play up and down your competition.
Yeah, you can't become complacent at all.
Yes.
Especially that's kind of one thing that I've learned from like a punting point of view, kind of, you start hitting good balls and then you're like, oh, like I might just take this rep off, or I might just not hit this ball today. Whereas like this year, I've kind of been like very routine based. So I'm going to hit the same amount of balls every Tuesday and Wednesday, same amount of balls every warm up. There's obviously leeway, on a Saturday, I'll hit 18 balls in the warm up. And it's like, well, if I didn't like a certain shot, I always make sure that I give myself 6 balls spare, if that makes sense. So I don't want to be hitting any more than 24 balls in the warm up, but it's kind of one of those things. A lot of it comes back to routine in the end.
Well, at the same time, like I'm not gonna say a lot of these past 4 games, your punts have mattered an extreme amount.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of strange though, and people wouldn't know this, but the first 2 games, man, I was like so bad, like it was so bad, and it was interesting. It was after the Iowa State game. Had practice on the Tuesday, and I just had an absolute shocker, right? So I ring like Jason Baker, who obviously Coop would know. I don't really know for us. The former punter here 20 years ago, played in the league for 12 years. And he's just got analogies coming out of his ass, you know what I mean? He's got every single thing you can think of. And he said one thing to me was like, so many people, like baseball players will strike out, right? Like they'll get out, and then the next one they're trying to hit a home run. He's like, sometimes if you just have a bad day, you just got to step back up on the plate and the base hit's good. And that was like one thing that really resonated with me was like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to try and keep getting base hit after base hit. And then eventually, like, you'll kind of hit a home run. And dude, it's interesting. I was sitting in the hotel, Western Michigan, right? And I was watching the golf. Like, who knows? I'm a big golfer. And I think it was the BMW Championship that week, I think. And there was one hole, right, where it was like tight. It was out of bounds left. Like, if you miss left, you're absolutely cooked. And, because so everyone's just hitting 3-wood after 3-wood after 3-wood. Some guys are hitting driver 9, right? And John Rahm, like, steps up on the tee with driver. I'm like, holy shit, like, this guy's hitting fucking driver down this hole. And I kid you not, he just absolutely piped it down, like, the left side of the fairway. Absolutely perfect. But had he missed, like, 10 yards left, he was out of bounds. And that was one thing that was kind of just like, yeah, this guy's got balls of steel, but he just knows his shot. You know what I mean? Like, he's has that much confidence in his own ability. And that was one thing I was just like, you know what? Like, this guy really, really knows his shot. I've kind of learned a lot from that one golf swing. And obviously John Rahm 11 will never know, but very grateful to him because I'm just like, this is a guy that trusts his swing. And that was one thing I was like, I know that I'm good at punting. I've just got to go out there and trust myself. When you're in a kind of bit of a rut, you're kind of sensitive to so many different things. I just thought that was really interesting. And I look at now I try to just do exactly the same thing each and every week, no matter what. But yeah, sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent there. But yeah, there you go.
No worries.
That's sweet. So John Rahm fixed everything.
Yeah. I was like, man, it was just interesting, like, I can't remember what hole it was, but it was everyone just hitting like driving iron, 3-wood, whether they're laying up or not. And big John Rahm just steps up on the tee. I'm like, this is why he's fucking winning. You know what I mean? Like, this is why he's the best in the world right now.
Yeah.
Because he knows his shot. Like, yeah, he's got balls of steel, but he just knows his shot and he knows what he's good at. I'm like, man, like, I'm gonna do that today.
Forster, or not Forster. Tory, I was trying to figure this out. How many times you punted a spiral?
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
What would have been 2 or 3 the first game, 3
I swear, like
6.
I don't remember
I didn't Western Michigan because I didn't have a chance. Penn State, I would have kicked 1, but that was kind of hard because of the weather. It really depends where I'm on the field, man. And then I think I had 4 on the weekend, maybe.
All right, that's way more.
Spirals. Trying to hit more spirals, because to make the transition to the league, right, you got to be able to hit open field spirals. And it's one of those things like people. This is going to sound really weird, right? But people will go crazy for like a punt inside the 5, right? And I'm like, but yeah, fucking whatever. I've been doing that kick for 20 years. But when I hit like a 48-yard, like 4-8,
damn it.
like that shit gets me fucking going. You know what I mean? Like that shit is what gets me excited. Like I hit like a 45-yard. Did I just drop out?
Yeah,
no, you're good.
Am I good now?
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. So basically, like everyone will kind of think that everyone kind of gets really excited about a punt inside the 5 or the 10, right? Which I'm like, yeah, that's great. But then, like when I hit like a 48-yard, like 4-8, like fair catch, like that shit gets me going. Like that's what I get most excited about during a game because I know like that has taken like years and years, and rep after rep after rep after rep, which you're never going to perfect. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting, and the other specialists know that, and it's weird seeing other punters too.
You know what's funny is we had Brady Ross on last week, and he was talking to us how like the Aussies and whatnot when they come to America, like football here, people are just punting like strongest leg back there and punt or like kick the field goals until you get to like either late high school or early college. And somebody's like, all right, that guy has a leg. It was funny because you just said you've been kicking like the punt inside the 5. You've been doing that for 20 years. But it's funny how like Australians, you guys practice that so much. Where in America, that's a
But dude, I could get out of my bed and go, like you say, that if you go put the ball on like the plus 48 right now this second, I could go out there and put it inside the 8. Like, no worries at all. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a little different with a rush and things like that. But, yeah, most of the time, like most Wednesdays as well, like we play this little game, like we'll kind of put the trash can in the corner. And obviously never really getting it in the trash can, but most of the time we're getting it pretty close. But that stuff I've always been comfortable with, you know. And like I would probably sleep a lot better at night knowing if I could just go out there and hit an end over end punt every single punt. Like, yeah, no worries at all. But I just I love hitting spirals now. It's kind of like flushing a golf shot. Not that either of you two would know, but you know when you like when you really flush a good
play. Like you can't be saying that.
That is true. Sorry, Coop. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like flushing a drive 320 down the guts. Kind of similar feeling.
Final thing I want to talk about, your buddies with Deacon Hill. We got to be the biggest Deacon Hill podcast now. Like, if anyone tries to go above us, we have to go higher than them.
Yeah.
He's awesome, man. He looked mobile. The guy has an absolute cannon. We got to have like a Spencer versus Deacon throw off by the end of the season. See who can throw it farther.
Yeah, I mean, Deacon's just a good guy. You should try and get him on there. Just a good man. In terms of the throwing comp, I don't know who'd win that because they can both sling it pretty far.
Yeah, they can sling. Dude, Deacon honestly is pretty. Like, I was very impressed with how mobile he is in the back.
Yeah, he's not too bad. The big fella he can move around, which is good.
I love it.
Yeah,
we got to do the Eagles tush push with him.
What's that?
So everyone gets behind the quarter. It's basically just a QB sneak, but you have a couple.
Oh, okay, but everyone gets behind the quarterback and pushes him.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe that's something they have in the playbook. I really don't know. It's probably not the
or his fake Australian accent right there.
What?
Maybe they have some. I really don't know. Every time you do it,
I don't know.
I totally understand why people say it's fake now. I think Gersande's accent's more Australian than yours is.
Oh my god! Shut up. Give it a rest, would you?
Oh man.
Yeah, we gotta be Deacon Hill guys now, though.
Oh, he's the man.
He's awesome.
Get him on the pod. Just a great dude, you know. Like I'm in one of his classes too, so he parks at mine and we walk across to the field house every Monday and Wednesday. So yeah, he's just a great dude. I love Big Digs.
Yeah, we're excited. We'll have him on at some point. We asked him this week, and he's like, "It's my first week starting." Like,
yeah, it's probably not appropriate timing. But if you need help with that, let me know.
That was smart by him. That's a good.
Oh, he was great. His response is awesome. He'll come on when he's ready to roll.
Yeah. No, I get that. That's understandable.
Yeah, that guy. I mean, it's fun watching him go out there. Like, he just looks so free flowing. Spence had high praise for him too this week. He said he just looks so smooth when he throws the football.
Yeah, dude, he throws it so hard though.
Dude, he's slinging that mug. Like,
if I had to knock him on anything, it's like, Deeks, man, like, relax. They got to be able to see it coming. But yeah, he can sling it around, the big fella, and he's just a good dude, you know. Just a great dude. Someone you want in the locker room. Like, I'm right next to him in the locker room, and we chat the shit. Every day. He's just great dude.
One last thing. Since we're going to be in attendance this week, let's say we're up like 21. Can you make a run for it?
No, that'll never happen again.
Or will it?
Or will it? That's good.
Maybe we'll have to see, won't we?
That's good.
Yeah.
We're going to need to ask LeVar for the game plan this week.
Yeah, well, Coop's got his number.
I do. He's not going to text me back, but I do.
Nah, probably not.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, Tory. Hey, we look forward to you just being in your presence this weekend.
It's going to be a blast.
Absolutely.
Man.
It's going to be a fun evening.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait. All right, that's Tory Taylor.
Thanks, boys.
All right, we have the man who put Kinnick in a frenzy on Saturday. Also joined by two great guests. Max White, legend, first career touchdown this year. Joe Evans, the mayor of Ames. What's up,
The
boys?
mayor of Team No Booze.
The boys.
How you boys doing? Everyone's doing good?
Great. We're doing great, man. Just got some Chipotle. Doing great.
Go.
Good. People are saying that the punt return rivaled the Penn State touchdown.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. My roommate went.
Yeah, I don't know, because that Penn State touchdown, that was top 5 matchup, you know? But
Either way, Cooper was fucking sick.
Yeah.
It was sick. You had me screaming in the bar.
what's that?
You had me screaming in the bar.
Where were you at?
Just some little bar in Charleston. Just going. I was like the only dude on the TV. I was literally at a corner myself with my parents, my roommate, my 2 roommates. I was like going nuts on the TV. It was awesome.
That's sick. There weren't any Iowa fans there?
Dude, I had a couple. I was wearing like a shirt. Some dude walked past the window, knocked on the window, fired up. Another kid was next to me and showed me his ID. He was like he was from Des Moines. Super random, but
Sick.
not a ton.
We went to this Iowa bar in Chicago. I live in Chicago now, Coop. We go to this Iowa bar. I think everyone fell out of their chair, or chairs were just on the ground. Like, it was mayhem in there. It's awesome.
We're probably
struggling with the Wi-Fi today.
Yeah, that's all right. I think they just got back.
You hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, now we're
Joe
good.
Evans is out, by the way.
Hey, Joe, a pleasure.
You were downtown. You said you were downtown Chicago?
Yeah, and the place just went crazy. Like, people falling out of their chair, throwing stuff.
I still can't believe it, to be honest. I still can't wrap my head around it. What happened?
Was it fucking awesome in the moment?
That shit was fucking awesome. Except, you run 70 yards and then you got to go right back out there on defense, And it's still a 1-score game.
Yeah, that's true.
So that was a little tough, but
Hey, did you see the picture of LeVar and Phil in the background while you're running?
I saw the one of Coach Woods.
Oh man!
Actually, I think I did see. I think I did see Coach Parker with no reaction. Was it?
Yeah, he just
no reaction.
I'm gonna pull this up. There was a big caption contest on Twitter. This is you in the middle of your return back. Coach Parker's face.
Yeah, I saw that actually. Yeah,
that's wild. That's so funny.
And then this is LeVar.
Oh yeah.
This whole you're all the way gone.
That's sick.
That's so hype. Dude, so how's Purdue looking? How's the vibes going in this game?
Yeah, they're still spinning the rock quite a bit. They got some good receivers. Their quarterback's pretty mobile.
So Well, they got Tyrone playing running back, and then
Yeah, Tyrone's playing running back.
Who's their? Is Sheffield their main receiver?
I don't know names.
He's number 8, I think. 8 or 4.
4, yeah, 4 is one of them. 2 is one of them, and 8.
Okay. Yeah, they ain't bad.
Yeah, no, they got some good guys out on the edge.
Are you? I'm thinking about it. I forgot about this because I remember I talked to Chuck and he said that his little brother's playing gunner. Do you? Oh, you'll be fucking back there returning. Because Charlie Jones' little brother's a gunner.
Is he like the starter?
I think so. I don't know for sure. I know he's on one of the phases. It might be like kick return or gunner.
What number is he? Do you know?
85.
Okay.
I think.
Maybe he does. I saw him on the punt return. So yeah, sure. I don't know.
That'd be pretty funny though. That'd be pretty nuts.
Yeah, that would be.
That's still an all-time clip last year when you're holding up Charlie as Jack Campbell pulls.
Yeah.
That's so hype.
We asked Charlie about that when he came on, and he's like, "Yeah, just a good guy, you know."
I don't even think he was gonna take my hand to get up. I think he was waiting for someone else.
He was fucking locked in, man.
That's a good spin zone. Chalk, bad guy.
You just took one to the house the last week, right? 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, dude. That was fucking live, man. That was sweet.
Yeah.
So cool.
Every single Hawk in the NFL is doing like phenomenal right now.
I know, bro.
So sick.
It's good to see.
It is good to see.
Those returners. So, are you able to like go to class still, or like what level are we on? Are you like on?
No, I can still go to class.
Mm.
I'm not quite there yet. I'm not on that Caitlin Clark type status.
Yeah, that's got to be tough being in the same town when you have a game like that. But then like Caitlin Clark is like one of the most known players ever.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I don't get quite that attention.
I saw media days. They were bringing up Taylor Swift to you.
Yeah, today.
You're not a Swiftie. Yeah, today.
No, they. I'm not. I barely know any Taylor Swift songs.
Dude, I'm with you. I think the Swiftie, dude, the whole Swiftie Kelsey thing. First off, Kelsey's making Taylor Swift bigger. I'm on that train.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's driving me up the wall, dude. I can't go on social media anymore.
Right. So, funny thing is, we were talking about it in the training room. How I said I wasn't a Swiftie, and then like a Taylor Swift song was playing, and I was like singing it, and I didn't realize who was. Was
it like an old one? Like one of the old?
Yeah, it was like an old song. I don't know. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, dude. All of her old shit's like, it's gas. That stuff's awesome.
Yeah.
New stuff sort of starts getting a little iffy.
Yeah.
Max, the crazy quote from Coop today. I'm calling you Max, you Coop. But he was like, I think that one song is called 22. I was like, whoa,
That's an old song, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, that's like 2012. That's like circa when Taylor Swift was just running it. I mean, she still is, but
that song probably everyone knows now, just strictly when somebody turns 22, they put it on their Instagram.
Yeah, probably. That Bad Blood, dude. There's so many. I mean, she does have some bangers. I will say. I'm not saying she's like incredible, but yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure if you're getting on like the Livy Dunn level now.
No. God, no.
It's crazy.
Not quite there yet.
You might be close. You might be the Livy Dunn, the Livy Dunn of Iowa right now.
You think so?
Or you're the pitcher. Who's the pitcher that dates Livy Dunn?
Paul Skeens.
Paul Skeens, yeah. And then Clark's the Livy Dunn. I mean, she's bigger than Livy Dunn, but
yeah.
Let's go, dude. That's fucking. You are Paul Skeens.
I only have one. I only have one like in-person class. All the rest are online, so I don't really get out there too much.
When do you graduate?
When do I?
Yeah.
2025.
And you only have one in-person class?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? That's nuts.
Ever since COVID, I think there's been like a lot more online classes.
Yeah. What's your major?
Sports and rec.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's awesome. Who does your homework for you? Just kidding. Don't answer.
Joe Evans. Evans is ripping it.
I still got to be a little bit of a student, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, it's so another question. We had to bring it up. I know we brought it up last time. So now that Travis Hunter is like D1 FCS, like, can we at least draw up a play that maybe you like slip on Brian's desk? Like, we'll give it to you on Saturday.
Yeah, I can try to get it on his desk, maybe. Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna use you somehow. There's no way they don't.
You guys got something drawn up already, or no?
We'll think of something.
Hey, we got a car ride to Iowa City on Friday. We'll draw something
Okay.
up.
Yeah, we'll post our playbook with any plays you're in it.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
We're gonna have a full playbook of just different holes DeJean can sneak through, and then like 3 Cooper DeJean Wildcat snap plays.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a question for you. How's it? So, I mean, you went against Cade a lot. How's DeJean? How's DeJean to be playing defense against?
Yeah, he's got a big arm. He can sling it.
That's what dude.
Yeah, he was taking a lot of shots during camp when he was here or when he got here. But I think a lot of guys are excited for him actually.
Oh yeah.
He's a great locker room guy. Everybody in the locker room just loves him.
That's exactly what Tory said too. He said,
yeah.
I love that's great. That's like the best thing you can hear.
Yeah, no. I think everybody's excited for him. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's fucking who's your roommates? Who's your roommates at home?
Brody B, Max White.
Brody B, like Brody Breck?
Brody Brecht. Yeah.
Is he home?
Is Brody home?
Actually, no. We'll wait till we're done talking to you.
Yeah, I don't think he's home. But him, Max, Kelby, and Carson Shire.
That's a hell of a house.
Right on Melrose, baby.
Yes. Where are you guys at? Actually, I want to give your house away, but
oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. But
yeah, no, you're fine. We didn't say where, but we'll talk about it after.
Yeah,
but that's. I mean, what a spot. You guys. Do you walk to practice? You moped?
We have the moped.
Yep.
Still on it.
You and Max ever double up, triple up with Kelby?
What's that?
You guys ever double up or maybe triple up with you, Max, and Kelby?
On the moped, or are you talking about? On the moped?
Moped.
You're talking about? Oh, we haven't yet. No. Unfortunately. Talking about getting 3 guys on the moped, just ripping it around.
Actually, I have a wild story on that. My freshman year, Henry was the only football guy we knew, and so we were all. I think they were either eating at Catlet or something. But me and Jeff were there. Jeff's one of our buddies here. But so Henry and Werfs were going back, and me, Jeff, and Werfs fit on his moped.
What?
Werfs?
It was me, Jeff, and Werfs on his moped. Freshman year.
Yeah, bro, it's nuts.
Crazy.
I mean, he's a big guy. I will admit that.
Wait, how big is that other guy?
He's not that normal big. Size.
Dude, I remember I used to see you weren't here for do you know who Coy Kirkpatrick is?
No, I don't.
He was probably like he's a big boy, he's a lineman. Him and Tristan used to share that a moped together, and it was like absurd. Bro. like absurd. Like coming down that hill, they're not stopping.
No.
And there's already a sand patch that people would slip on. I don't know. I don't know how they did it. It was crazy.
Coop, we have to ask: have you seen Deacon just run someone over in practice yet? I mean, the guy's a beast.
Yeah. I haven't seen him run anybody over, because the quarterbacks aren't live. So, but I'd like to see it.
I feel like he would like make an exception for himself. Like he's just like, I want to hit somebody.
He definitely got loose a couple times.
Yes.
I mean,
he's got wheels, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was awesome to see. He was getting mobile back there, throwing on the run.
I'd love to see him just run somebody over.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Sick.
That'd be so sweet.
Hey, the big thing after the game was people were saying you're 2A, 1A. It was a big debate. Could you clear that up for us?
What I played?
Yeah, high school. Were you?
In football, we were 2A my junior year and then 1A my senior year. I played both.
Is that biggest? Is 1A big?
No. So it goes 8-man, Class A, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A.
That is so weird. In Wisconsin, it was D1 was the best, the biggest, and then it's like 7 was the lowest, then 8-man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we didn't have A's. We just had 1 through 7.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's crazy. Wisconsin at 8-man?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, there's some sticks in Wisconsin. There's like the middle of fucking nowhere. There's schools with like 20 men.
That's funny.
Are you how many D1 kids do you think have made it out of 1A?
Shoot. I don't know. I don't even want to guess. But from my school, there's only one other guy who played Division I. He walked on at Iowa State, I believe. But yeah, I don't know. There's got to be a good amount.
So you're doing it for everyone.
Yeah, trying to.
It's for all the 1A guys out there.
You ever play against Xavier in high school?
Xavier, no, they were 4A.
Okay. What was that, Polk? I don't know any schools now.
Southeast Polk?
Yeah.
They were also 4A.
Okay.
Those schools are like 3. Xavier's like 3.5 hours away from me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Dude, I don't know. I don't even know why I asked you that question. I don't know jack.
They're on the other side of the state.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you where Polk is.
It's a blast, though. I will say, homecoming. One, how do we feel about Purdue? And 2, how do we feel about 11-1? Our hopes are back up now. You drove us right back into sanity with your punt return.
Yeah.
Feed us here.
It's always going to stay the same. 1 week at a time. You can't win 11 without winning. The game this week. So, but Purdue's a good team. They got some talent on offense. New coaching staff, obviously. But they've been pretty productive on offense. I'm not sure what they look like defensively. But it should be a good challenge for us, I think. This weekend, hopefully Kinnick Stadium's rocking for home.
Oh, it'll be rock. We'll be there. We'll give our best.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you'll hear us. I guarantee you.
We're gonna be drinking some Swarm beers. Another thing, I know I brought this up to you. Your Instagram story on Friday is like a catalog now. Like you just have a billion NIL deals.
Jesus. That was one. That was like a couple weeks ago, I think. It was just yeah.
Are you allowed to say what your favorite NIL deal is?
My favorite?
Like which one are you like? This one's fucking awesome.
Well, I got to deal with a car dealership, which is pretty cool.
That would play.
Yeah. Estella's, get some free burritos. You know, can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
But yeah, those two are probably my favorite, I'd say.
Was one of them Manscaped?
It was Dollar Shave Club.
Dollar Shave
Club.
You know, it's great. My razor broke the week that you put that out.
Yeah.
And it was perfect. So now I have a Dollar Shave Club.
Love it. I love it.
There you go. That's why he does it, man. He's doing it for people.
For the people.
I think it was Nico commented, "Do you even grow facial hair or something?"
Yeah, I don't actually grow much. This is from last Thursday.
Jeez.
Not
really anything there. I can't really get it to grow right in here. So it's all neck.
Yeah, bro. I have the neck. I have a wicked neck beard. Spencer used to call me Captain Neckbeard. It's so fucked.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's bad.
Maybe we'll get you an NIL deal now that like your facial hair grows. Have you seen those commercials?
Oh yeah, where you put some like product on your face. Yeah.
The roll, the thing you can like roll. It's supposed to like get the hairs out, which there's no fucking way that works.
Looks bad.
No shot.
It's got to be false advertising. It's like the hair lacquer billboards all across Chicago when you go by O'Hare.
Yeah, dude.
Man, that guy owns it. But hey, we said we'd keep it short. Coop, we appreciate the small amount of time. Maybe we'll do it again this season, man. But we're loving having you around.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, brother. Hey, we'll see you this weekend.
Yep. Sounds good.